back with another video. Welcome to the ocean, causing a commotion. And today, this is the biggest scandal in Lil Yachty's career.
Lil Yachty is currently involved in a scandal that looks really bad for him and could potentially do some really big damage to his career. Lil Yachty was on stream with Plaque Max last night, and while on stream, Lil Yachty was doing Lil Yachty things that led to the world being really pissed off at him. Now, before we can discuss exactly what Lil Yachty did that pissed off the world, let's just address one thing that Lil Yachty did that not a lot of people is talking about that pissed me off particularly, is when Lil Yachty began to discuss the difference between streamers and rappers. Now,
the difference between streamers and rappers is this. Streamers, they're live on stream. They gotta be themselves, or they could play an act on stream, but it's hard. But it's like you're live on stream, and it's like closest to real life as possible. A rapper, they really it's like they get that writer's block, or if they gotta sit there. It's like, I don't know, I haven't really been a rapper, you know what I mean? So I can't really understand that to that level, but I do like freestyle occasionally, you know, boot bap type shit. I fuck with Yachty, bro. I fuck with his music. I fuck with Plaque Max.
Streamers and rappers 10 years ago, but no, streamers and rappers in 2025.
You agree with that shit? Saying streamers are new rappers and shit?
We not streamers lame as hell.
Okay.
But streamers getting money. Y'all getting money like rappers. Okay. And I respect that.
I think that's the name.
But y'all definitely getting money like. But one thing about streamers is you can't fake cool. A lot of niggas be cool. But y'all getting to the bad. My niggas getting to the BFG. And y'all, I tell you, y'all more popular. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all pull the crowd way more. Like right now, bro, you could probably, no funny shit, you could probably do an arena. I think like depending on what city. I think like in LA, you could probably do an arena.
In what world are rappers still cool? Look, Lil Yachty is living in a time that he never been in. Okay, ever since Lil Yachty has been out,
I think rap is kind of whack type shit at this point. It's like streaming took it over, bro. I listen to. Hold on, let me go to my playlist. Let me go to. I don't really listen to music. I listen to music, but I don't listen to music, bro. Like, I just got put on to 51 June. See, I got Lil Yachty in here. I fuck with Drive Me Crazy, bro. Like, I like that type of music. To keep it a band, Max, he want to be a streamer. I mean, he want to be a rapper. And, bro, just like the old saying, the hooper want to be a rapper, the rapper want to be a hooper. Now it's the rapper want to be a streamer, the streamer want to be a rapper. And basketball, you know what I mean? All that.
rappers were not cool. Like in the 90s, the 2000s, when rappers had mystique and aura, yeah, that was probably cool. In 2025, yo, the rappers are being played like the 304s. The rappers are attaching themselves to 304s, to Instagram models, to get relevance, right? The rappers are tenders. The rappers are being clowned. The athletes is piping out all y'all girls, right? The rappers are zesty. Yo, there's nothing about a rapper in 2025 that's cool. Who do you guys think these kids think is more cool, Lil Yachty or DDG? Be for real, homie. So, yeah, that's my only thing.
Bro, shit. I mean, it's all opinion based at the end of the day, but shit. I mean, DDG more swaggy than Lil Yachty. Is that a crazy take? Wrong button, bro. But yeah, DDG is a little more swaggy than Lil Yachty.
Now let's get to why.
But mind you, what does DDG want to be? Rapper.
Everybody hates Lil Yachty. Okay, so after this, Lil Yachty began the freestyle. No, it wasn't even a freestyle. He actually wrote these bars, looked at it, and said, yeah, this the one. So this freestyle has everybody on Lil Yachty's neck right now.
Platform.
Wait for it. Wait for it. ITSUS, I'm finna go break the bank for it. Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd.
Just in case you're wondering why a celebrity, a rapper, somebody who is at least mainstream, why would they put themselves in a position to where they are rapping a bar about George Floyd that's not necessarily paying homage.
Oh, I was bopping to it.
Lil Yachty's neck right now.
Wait for it. Wait for it. ITSUS, I'm finna go break the bank for it. Put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd.
Just in case you're wondering,
Mm-hmm. That's just to tear the black community away from you, bro. Make them run away, bro. That's the only thing, bro. It's crazy. Come on, dog. Gotta go break a bank for it. He said, put a knee on her neck, George Floyd.
why a celebrity, a rapper, somebody who is at least mainstream, why would they put themselves in a position to where they are rapping a bar about George Floyd that's not necessarily paying homage, to say the least, to a live stream of 40,000 people? And how could they possibly think that this wouldn't cause chaos?
Like
That's
how?
because Lil Yachty has been hanging out with these underground rappers long enough that he thinks he's still an underground rapper, right? He probably done fell off to where he probably thinks, man, nobody watching me, man. I'm an underground. No, bruh. No. Sorry. No. Okay? No. Osama's son could probably get away.
Bro don't got no PR training. Bro. And then I seen Caribou, she got put in handcuffs. I don't know if she went to jail. But
With that verse. Right?
spiraling out of control.
Summers could probably get away with that verse. I don't know, bro. Destroy Lonely is too mainstream right now to get away with that verse. Yeet probably too mainstream. Ian probably too mainstream. All right. Now Dave Blunts could probably get away with that bar right there, but you can't get away with it, Lil Yachty. You are Lil Yachty. Now clearly this was foul. Clearly, right, this will cause chaos, and it surely did. Right? And the worst part about this too is Lil Yachty wasn't even prepared or ready for the chaos. He folded as soon as chaos came. See, George Floyd's spokesperson, Steven Jackson, he took to his social media page to call out Lil Yachty.
Doing the right thing. I'm winning. I'm just trying not to pay attention to you idiots, man. But like, it's just hard, bro. Like, Lil Yachty, bro.
Bro, this was that nigga. Bro, he grew up with that nigga. Bro, famous, bro. He grew up with that nigga, George. Bro, you be dissing niggas, homies, and you think it's homage. Don't even say niggas' name. How about that? Like, don't even mention niggas' names. Man, could have fooled me. They already, bro. They be having weed packs that got George Floyd.
You been whacked, my nigga. But you think you saying George Floyd name and trying to use his name in the bar that's gonna make people like your whack ass music, man? Y'all the only era that feel like demeaning the dead and saying that shit's cool, man. It ain't. And it's me and the whole Third Ward and the whole Houston, Texas riding behind G, man. Don't ever say his name, bro. None of y'all knew G. Nothing about him. But y'all want to say his name for clout. Put a knee up on his neck. I do joke. That's some weak ass shit, Yachty. But let somebody die in your family. We gonna do a whole skit about it and see how funny it is, bro. Cut that shit out, man. It's only you whack ass niggas.
Yeah, real shit. I'm feeling like I was looking him dead in his eye because I'm feeling it, bro. He's like really like hurt. And it's like there are young motherfuckers really losing their life. Really losing their life, bro. And it's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. It's like I'm not even my nose, bro. But yeah, you hear me, bro. Like people losing their life. And he's really like speaking from the heart.
Like that.
I agree. What Lil Yachty did was out of pocket. It was crazy. You shouldn't do it, right? You is wildin', right? There's almost no excuse for it. How could anybody with a working brain write that bar down, look over it, and think it's gonna fly? It doesn't make sense. Like, what's the purpose? Yo, you think that like people were gonna make edits of this and be like, "Woo, Lil Yachty is spin."
Lil
It didn't make
Yachty.
sense. So right message, wrong messenger. Right? Because it was awfully funny and cool when you was chilling in O Block with folks who was smoking on Tuka, right? A 14-year-old boy who was shot and killed in Chicago that your favorite O Block rappers is rapping about. Oh, it was all cool when you was hanging with them folks. I ain't hear you say your condolences for Tuka. I ain't hear you call them out for dissing Tuka.
I guess it's just stupid, bro. Dumb. Like, leave the gangbanging shit aside, bro. Grab a fucking laptop, a fucking PC, a fucking Xbox, or a camera, and fucking play with that type shit. You know what I mean? Don't play with guns. Play with toys. Stop the violence, bro. We should normalize playing with toys as grown men. Shit. Pause. Because you got to grow up out of that. You can't just play with toys. But you need to find a hobby, bro. You need to fucking find a hobby, bro. Because what's it going to take? How many dead bodies is it going to take? It's up to you. The choice is yours.
But you was cheesing it up and bragging about how you can come to O Block and nobody can. All right, so it's it's funny if it's other people's
Bro,
dead
hold on,
relatives.
I need a
But
tissue, bro. My nose, bro. My nose. All right, I'm back.
when it's yours is it's not so funny. Which I'm not condoning him dissing George Floyd at all. But seeing you in O Block with all 32 teeth showing, teasing, bragging about how you could come and nobody else can, you ain't show no care for Tuka.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So he got me. Damn. He got me. See, I was starting to feel bad. I was like, this NBA player, he just felt bad for his brother, his homie. But this nigga is in O Block. O Block. Block. No. And he's dissing a 14-year-old boy who got killed. It's out, bro. Everybody fucked up. This shit crazy. And it'd be the famous motherfuckers too. Look, it'd be the famous motherfuckers too, bro. Do your homework.
A lot of y'all be in O Block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at? Tell them how they coming. We in the middle of it. What you mean, nigga? Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to.
They sneak.
And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of O Block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of O Block. Man, listen, man.
Middle is bitch where the people's be, you know what I'm saying? Where the real people's be, man.
Shit you can't pay for. No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for.
Bro, he's a grown ass man. Think about it, bro. He's a grown ass man. Think about he could. Bro, this shit crazy. He's a grown ass man doing teenage shit. I mean, this ain't teenage shit, you know what I mean? But like, this is for the young niggas, bro. They live and learn, bro. Or get killed and learn. You know what I mean? Like, you're grown, bro. You're advocating. You was in the NBA. Motherfuckers looked up to you. And they want to be gangbangers too. Like I was saying. Like I was fucking saying. Why does it all come around to that, bro? It don't make no sense. Come on, bro. The hoopers want to rap, the rappers want to hoop. But when the hooper want to go back in time and, bro, this shit make no sense to me, bro.
You mean we really out here? O Block, Shot Town. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. We in the middle of O Block, ain't we? Quit playing, man. I'm everywhere, you never there.
And don't nobody disrespect more dead folks than them boys that you was hanging out with, your homies. But Lil Yachty got the message, right? You know, not just Steven Jackson, a lot of other people, myself and others, were kind of upset at this bar, man. I don't know, you know, some people may feel like it's not a big deal. I don't know, man. Maybe it's too soon and it's too fresh. All right, so Lil Yachty called Steven Jackson and he apologized, you know. He tapped out, you know, he waved the white flag. He don't want no smoke. But I think at this point it was a little too late because, you know, the chaos didn't just stop at the call with Steven Jackson. It extended beyond that.
To all the blogs and shows that's calling me about the Lil Yachty George Floyd situation, some of y'all don't respect because y'all never have content. All y'all do is look for mess. Some of y'all do. I won't be doing no interviews about it. I spoke to him. He's a smart young man. He's winning for a reason. He's a smart, super smart individual. He made a mistake. He apologized. We moved on from it. It's over with. That's what y'all want us. Jumping on these shows, talking about each other, feuding and, you know what I'm saying, dumb shit, clown shit, because y'all ain't got no content. We don't do that at all the smoke. We never clout chasing. We still winning. We leave that to the drunk shows. All right? So peep this. Won't be doing no interviews. He gonna keep winning. He gonna keep doing his thing. We gonna meet up. He made a mistake. Let it go. Stop calling my phone.
We was about to resubscribe to, but why?
He said stop calling my phone. He was like,
Let's
he's like, I'm over it. They don't like what? Like what's?
Slight pause real quick from the Yachty situation. We'll be back to Lil Yachty and discuss the other things that unraveled for him. That's a really bad look for him. But did y'all spot that little sneak diss he did? Y'all spotted that, right? Y'all ain't missed that, right? Let's rewind the footage, man.
We never clout chasing. We still winning. We leave that to the drunk shows. We never clout chasing. We still winning. We leave that to the drunk shows. We never clout chasing. We still winning. We leave that to the drunk shows.
That was a slick shot at Nori and Drinks Champ. Now, if you're wondering why is Steven Jackson dissing Nori in his Lil Yachty conflict, it's because Steven Jackson and Nori has been involved in this feud over the last couple of months. And it all started when Nori went on the Joe Budden podcast and told Joe Budden that people only care about 3 podcasts in the culture: Drinks Champs, Menage Worth a Game, and the Joe Budden podcast. And people don't care about the other podcasts. Obviously, Steven Jackson has a podcast in the culture, and he was offended by it, and he did an IG post about it.
Actually, to someone who's pretending. You can't keep up with who you are.
That's real.
You just can't. And in this podcast space, that's the reason why there's 3 podcasts that matters. And that's Me and I was Worth a Game, that's this podcast, and that's Drink Champs. Now, I'm not telling you which one you should like better.
Joe Budden thinks there are plenty of podcasts that matter.
Okay.
Just for the record.
Steven Jackson took offense to this.
Bro, is my shit lying?
Okay.
Just for the
it's
record.
just a picture? Okay.
Steven Jackson took offense to this. And when Nori went on Fat Joe and Jada brought up the fact that Steven...
I didn't even hear that
like
though.
This podcast. You can't. Actually, to someone who's pretending. You can't keep up with who you are.
That's real.
You just can't. And in this podcast space, that's the reason why there's 3 podcasts that matters. And that's Me and I was Worth a Game, that's this podcast, and that's Drink Champs. Now, I'm not telling you which one you should like better.
Joe Budden thinks there are plenty of podcasts that matter.
Okay.
Just for the record.
Steven Jackson took offense to this. And when Nori went on Fat Joe and Jada brought up the fact that Steven Jackson reacted to it on Instagram, I believe. Nori didn't take too kind to Steven Jackson having a problem with him saying the only 3 podcasts that matters are their podcasts. Now, I don't know why he would think that other podcasts who are prominent would not have an issue with this, but Nori would then proceed to call out Steven Jackson and call him a hater and diss him.
So what I'm saying is the other day you made a comment, you said, the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs, Joe Budden, and $1 million worth of game.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me. But what I'm saying is, I seen a lot of other podcasts. You know, Steve Jack, this is my brother. A bunch of them put in work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steve Jackson's a hater.
No.
This is his second time. It's his second time hating on me. Like, what?
Because he been doing. You see, you got to understand.
I thought we was all family.
We are.
I thought so too. Like, this is and if he had a problem, he should have handled that. You know what I mean? But I seen him a couple times, like, and he didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. It wasn't no beef. What happened?
I believe he was talking to the statement like.
Yeah, so that's why Steven Jackson just threw a little sneak diss at Drinks Champs.
People would just keep talking, bro. People have fun talking, bro. Hey, I enjoy talking too. Do you enjoy talking? I was just listening. I'm a great listener too. But my nose is tripping me out. So it's like I'm in here, but I ain't here like somewhere. You feel me? Don't your sinuses ever get fucked up where you just want somebody to punch you in your nose? Just like, and then you just like, oh, could breathe again. Yeah.
Because of that Fat Joe and Jada podcast clip. Now back to Yachty. Okay, so after Yachty apologized to Steven
Lil
Jackson,
Yachty.
the backlash didn't stop there because Charlamagne the God still went on his platform. That's pretty bigger than Steven Jackson's platform. And Charlamagne the God gave Lil Yachty Donkey of the Day. Now, in his Donkey of the Day, Charlamagne had some pretty colorful commentary about Lil Yachty. I'll be real. Right? In his commentary, Charlamagne the God.
Prompter People's Pocket Q is the most modular and professional smartphone teleprompter with the ability to upgrade to a monitor.
Was getting to the point where we kind of agree with Charlamagne the God. But some examples he chose to use were peculiar, and some people didn't really like all the examples he used.
Up on her neck, I went George Floyd. Yachty, how you put a hole in your own boat? Okay, are you trying to sink the boat and drown? Like, damn. No black solidarity. Is anything sacred? When we talk like that about situations like George Floyd, we make others comfortable to do it, and then we get mad when others disrespect us. I'm all for freedom of speech, okay? I don't have to agree with what you said, but I agree with your right to say it. But you know what else is free? Shutting the F up. Okay? See, I talk for a living. Have I always gotten it right? Absolutely not. But it's just some things you should know not to say. Okay? You should know not to play with somebody's loved one who the world watched die. Okay, Yachty, you are 27 years old, and you are not a stupid young man. In fact, you are very bright, okay? I've watched you in interviews. I've watched you conduct interviews. I've always thought that you had an empathy about you because of how you have been attacked in this culture called hip-hop, okay? People used to label you as the poster child for whack rappers, all right?
For real. So it's like, why is he like, bro, yeah, so he still was like trying to like separate, I don't know, bro. But, like, for real, though, in a real way, like, when Lil Yachty came out, that nigga was not respected in the rap game, bro. But then, that nigga started getting Sprite deals. And my ice cold like Sprite soda. My ice cold Sprite soda. My ice cold Sprite soda. I think that's how it go. But then, bro, it's like, yeah, for real, he was a whack rapper. You were the clown rap. And then 6ix9ine came in.
I'm still do. Was that fair? Probably not, but that's what it was. Okay, I've seen you have empathy for Drake when Kendrick was busting his ass last year. So I ask a simple question. Would you write a bar about Kendrick mollywhopping Drake in their lyrical battle? Of course you wouldn't, because that's your man. You wouldn't want to hurt his feelings or his team's feelings.
This is the example of content peeled, bruh. We've gotten to a point where our most prestigious hip-hop commentators like Charlamagne the God is rage bait. Now Charlamagne the God is chasing moments or chasing clips for Twitter. What does Drake have to do with this, bro? Yo, this Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle, bro, truly ruined and put a hole in hip-hop, bro. This is just content peel like a mug, bro. But he didn't stop with the bad example.
Nah, Drake and Kendrick's beef was probably the most historic beef ever, right? That's probably the shift where fucking rap died.
with this.
Some probably say before that, shit. Probably was.
He moved on and made another terrible example. That after he made this example, I said, all right, bro, this is when I exit this conversation.
I got a better one for you. Would you write a bar about the tragic, senseless murder of the late, great Takeoff? Of course you wouldn't, because you would have empathy for him and how he went out. Okay, you would have empathy for his team and family. So
Charlemagne, chill the fuck out. You know what's crazy? I have a Charlemagne the God. The God. That's his name, which is demonic for it to be his name, but yeah. At work, his book is sitting in the shack. I'm telling you, where I work, bro, there's a book. His book is just sitting there, and I thought about reading it. Let me know if I should read it.
why wouldn't you give George Floyd that same respect? Why disrespect that brother's family and friends like that? You said put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd.
I get what Charlemagne and God was trying to do. I understand he meant no disrespect whatsoever. I just felt like maybe you should have probably used, I don't know, hey Yachty, if your mama went through this, or hey Yachty, if your brother went.
Nah, he was sneaking it. He was throwing. He don't give a fuck. That nigga Charlemagne don't give a fuck.
Went through this, or hey Yachty, yeah, use generic examples, but to use Takeoff's death as an
that's
example
crazy.
in your Donkey of the Day hit piece at Lil Yachty, I don't know, bro. I just felt like keep Takeoff out of it, man. Now, I do have a sensitive spot for Takeoff because Takeoff was one of my favorite rappers. So maybe I'm just being sensitive and maybe I need to check myself. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys think about this, man, all right?
Nah, I thought Takeoff. I thought that was kind of wild. Like, why you had to just throw him out there?
Yachty backlash worth it? Is it well deserved? Let me know in the comment section, okay? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen.
Shout out Flacco. I was lost, but now you found me. Just keep swimming. Just keep streaming. And I appreciate you guys for joining the ocean. YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And everybody else, look, check out the social medias right down here. And I got some other videos that you might want to check out. But yeah. Get into it. Next video.